Hi everyone, I'm Margarita Muradova, a personal stylist and fashion consultant from Kyiv, Ukraine, and today's video is a very different one because this is the end of the year. Basically, I'm doing my fashion resolutions for 2023. I thought this could be a good idea if each and every one of us would create this list of fashion resolutions that we definitely feel like we could do and actually take some action upon in 2023. And I'll list mine in this video, and you can obviously list yours in the comments below and let me know what are the challenges that you're up to in 2023 fashion-wise. And I think that's a good thing to think about. First of all, because that's kind of a distraction from everything that's happening around the world, and obviously war that's still happening in Ukraine because of Russia's invasion in Ukraine. And for me, that's what usually gets me going and inspires me in the next year, because this is something I come to a certain conclusion at the end of the year. I feel like there's been a fashion cycle for me. I've been working with my wardrobe, etc., and I've been working with my clients' wardrobes. And I obviously feel like I didn't do something enough, didn't try something out, etc. I can analyze my looks and see what worked, what didn't work, what I would like to do more of in the next year. And these are the fashion resolutions I'm thinking about for the year 2023. And I actually really think you should do these for yourself and then type them down in the comments below, and also feel like you're keeping yourself accountable for them, because you know, let them out in the open for the whole internet to see. My first fashion resolution for 2023 would be to wear more prints, obviously, starting from today. I love prints. I wear prints quite a lot, but I feel like I've become a bit lazy in terms of wearing prints, especially towards the end of the year. Obviously, this hasn't been the best year for me fashion-wise and styling-wise, etc., because there's war going on, Russian war in Ukraine, and I've been distracted a lot. And obviously, I'm a personal stylist, so I work with my clients a lot, and I have an international educational fashion platform where I teach fashion, personal stylists, and people who are willing to get to know their personal style as well. And we have a great team, etc., So I've been distracted by other things as well, and I didn't allocate, honestly, a lot of time and effort to create more crazy looks, or at least as crazy as I love them to be and as people know myself to have. So I feel like next year could be the year for me to focus on experimenting more, trying something out more, going out of my borders more, and getting out of the box more in terms of styling prints specifically, because I love them and I feel like prints are so cool in order to create this very unique look and also express your own identity. So this is one of the main fashion challenges and fashion resolutions for me for 2023, and let me know obviously in the comments below if that's one for you. And the next one would be, for me specifically, to post more looks, because obviously I dress up every day, but since I'm not a fashion blogger per se, first and foremost, I'm a stylist, a personal stylist, and I work with my clients, obviously. We have our educational platform. I have my YouTube channels. There's 2 YouTube channels, if you didn't know. I have my main YouTube channel and this one. So we have a lot going on. And since I'm not a fashion blogger per se, I don't necessarily always feel the need to post my looks all the time, only when I feel inspired to do so. Therefore, my Instagram feed is kind of lacking in that sense, because I've been kind of absent sometimes and didn't feel inspired to take photos of my looks, etc. If you can believe, I'm not very into taking photos of myself, honestly. I've never been like that since all the time, since the day I remember myself, since the early childhood. I've never been the one to love when someone's taking a photo of me. And it hasn't changed, honestly. So you can imagine that the challenges I'm up to every time I have to take a photo of myself. So I'm challenging myself to post more looks because I know that these looks obviously inspire other people, because I love playing with different styles and silhouettes and shapes, etc., etc. So I feel like my Instagram is usually a source for inspiration in that regard. So obviously I promise myself to post more looks and to be more coherent with that. And the next fashion resolution for me is wear heels more. I've become so comfortable and used to wearing no heels at all, like wearing platforms and sneakers and boots, etc., especially when we were in Portugal. So if you don't know, what happened is when the war started in Ukraine, my husband and I, we were on a trip in Portugal at that moment, and we basically stayed in Portugal for 7 months after that, and then we decided to come back to Ukraine. But Portugal, if you know, you know, is very hilly. It's very crazy. It has a lot of uneven ground, and it's absolutely impossible to wear heels in there. So all my heels that were with me packed there were absolutely unusable, and I got used to wearing only like platforms and sneakers and boots, etc. And then when I came back to Kiev, and Kiev definitely is a city where you definitely can wear heels, I just kept up with that habit, and I feel like I got into habit just too much, because actually I have a lot of heels. I love wearing heels. They're amazing. Not only they give you like more length and silhouette, they also give you like a different posture and also a different vibe to a look. So I challenge myself. My fashion resolution for 2023 is definitely wearing more heels next year. Not every day, obviously, because heels are not necessarily very good for you, for your posture, for your feet, etc., for your health overall, but sometimes, at least more often, that's what I'd like to do next year. And the last fashion resolution for 2023 would be to purposefully use items that are hanging in there in my closet that I haven't been like seeing, haven't used for a lot of time, because obviously that's my job. I'm a stylist. I have a lot of clothing, honestly. So I do closet purges, I do closet clear outs, but still because of my job, I have a lot of clothing. So not everything is getting as much attention as it's supposed to. And I feel like there's some gems in there, and I know they're there, I've seen them there, that I feel like are really lacking that special attention. So what I'm gonna do, and this is a tip I gave to a lot of my clients as well, when they're stuck in a rut of wearing the same thing, just make sure to allot some time to actually get into your closet, take out the items that were not worn over the last like half a year or something, and put them in a specific place or on a different hanger or whatever, so that they're the first point of focus when you enter your closet or your walk-in closet. And make sure to style those things first. So for example, there's going to be like 2 pairs of pants, a skirt, a very like cool printed blouse, a very quirky pair of shoes, etc. They should be the first thing you notice when you enter your closet, and they should be purposefully something that you take first and create a look around that thing. So that's what I'm gonna do for sure. So expect more comebacks of things you've seen. If you've been following me for the last couple of years, expect some comebacks of the things you've seen like a year ago or something, before the war, before everything happened. And yeah, those are my fashion resolutions for 2023. I absolutely love doing this thing each and every year, but this is the first year I'm actually doing this like online and also sharing this list with you. And I feel like this is very good in terms of analyzing, first of all, your style, what you have in your closet, what works for you, what didn't work for you, and actually creating some conclusions about that and making some resolutions that are gonna help your style develop and expand even more and make you more confident in expressing yourself in your clothing and accessories. So that's what I love doing, absolutely love doing at the end of the year, each and every year. So I hope you will do the same, and definitely share your lists in the comments below. Let's say, not even 4, let's say 3 fashion resolutions for 2023 of yours that you feel like would make your style even better than it is right now. And this is crazily enough it for this video and for this year. Honestly, I was actually absolutely happy. I feel very privileged to have started the channel, to have seen the growth of this channel, to have seen a lot of people subscribing to this channel and watching these videos. I did not expect such a growth and interest from the first point on. So I'm really, really happy. I feel really privileged about that. And I'll see you definitely in the next year with more videos to come, more topics to come, more exploration in the fashion world to come. And I'm wishing you all the best in the next year. I'm wishing you peace. I'm wishing you love. I'm wishing you calm. And obviously, I'm wishing you more cool fashion items and fashion ideas in 2023. And this is it for this video. Happy New Year.